Jim. He's got your shirt on.
Botox and nose drops and needles for knitting, walkers and handrails and new dental fittings, bundles of magazines tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things. Cadillacs and Cadillacs, hearing aids and glasses, hauling it and fixing it, and false teeth in glasses, pacemakers, golf carts, and porches with swings. These are a few of my favorite things. When the pipes sing, when the bones dream, when the knees go bad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so
Dolly Parton out there? Boy, your eyes are getting bad in your old age. That's just two bald guys sitting close together.
Well, you know, we're really privileged to have such a fine, unique group here tonight. This is about the biggest group we've ever been able to perform in front of.
Right.
Couldn't ever sell any tickets. I don't know what the deal was. But anyway, you know, right over here I see there's HH.
Yeah.
And HH, you know, HH Boots. Suppose that's him.
Could be.
His better half is BH. And we were talking one day about, you know, how long people have been married anymore. And we've got one couple here tonight, or this afternoon, that's been married for 62 years. And I think they know who they are, so if they stand up, we should give them a nice hand. We were talking about how long we've been married this morning, and the guy that gave us the ride into the airport, HH, he said, well, I asked him how long he'd been married. He said, well, it seems like about 100 years, but it's really only been about 45. And I said, my gosh, how do you attribute such a long, successful marriage in this day and age? And he said, well, you know, I'm kind of a cowboy. And my new bride was kind of a cowboy, so we went to the Grand Canyon, and we rented the mules to walk down to the bottom of the canyon and bring us back out. And he said, the guy went over it and said, now these mules know their way down. They know every trail up and down this whole canyon. You don't have to guide them. Well, if any of you know BH, she kind of has a mind of her own once in a while, so she's got a neck rein in this mule. But he gets over close to the edge, she pops him on the head and said, that's one. Get a little farther down the trail, about halfway down, and she's starting to neck rein again and boss him around. Got too close to the edge, rubbed her leg on that, she popped him on the head and said, that's two. Got just about down to the bottom, she's driving him again, not letting him do his thing. She opened up her purse, she took out her 45, went boom! Well, old HH jumped off his mule and he said, you darn fool, what'd you do that for? Now we got a dead mule we got to pay for, and one of us are going to have to walk out of here. She said, that's one. Some of you know, a couple of years ago, BT and KT. Can't use any real names, but anyway, they started vacation a long, long time ago. And they bought a 15-foot Winnebago when they first come out, got their kids in there, and they were going to head down to Texas and warm up a little bit. They got down the road about 200 miles, and they needed some gas. Back then, the gas guy come out, you know, and pump your gas, wash your window, check your oil and all that. So BP, he got out of the car and stretched his legs. His wife has got a hard of hearing, but she liked to know what was going on. And the guy said, where are you from? And old BP said, we're from Pale, Kansas. Well, you're here. He said, where are you going? He said, we're going down to Texas, warm up a little bit. She leans over and says, what'd he say? He wanted to know where we're going. I told him. The gas station guy said, you know, I used to live up in that area. And he said, I dated this gal. And boy, she was a bossy little killer. His wife said, what'd he say? BT leaned in and said, he thinks he knows you. And then we got,
I'll get even.
Well, we got KH and SH.
Uh-oh.
Now, if any of you know KH, he's quite a fella. I asked him when he was going to buy his wife for Valentine's Day. He said, I bought her a bag and a belt. Bag and a belt? Man, that's cool. I said, how in the world did you pick that out? He said, well, I just went to the vacuum cleaner store, looked up her bottle, got her a bag and a belt. This is real quick. You know, they have Huggies and Pampers for babies and Depends for some of us. And you wonder why. Well, a baby can do something in their diaper and people still hug them and pamper them. But if a senior does, it depends on who's in his will.
Coffee and crumpets and cornbread for onions. No spicy hot food nor food cooked with onions. Bathrobes and heating pads and hot meals they bring. These are a few of my favorite things. Back page confused brains and no need for sin. Thin bones and fractures and hair that is thin. And we won't mention our short sunken trays when we remember our favorite things. When the